I'm at the WSIS 2012 forum held in Geneva with Mrs. Najat Rochdi, Deputy Director of UNDP offices, Geneva. Welcome. Mrs. Rochdi, I'd like to ask you as a first question, a question about UNDP, which has been a partner for a long time of the WSIS forum. So why is it important for UNDP to participate so closely in connection with the ITU and the other organizations to the organization of this forum?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Indeed, it's very important for us in UNDP to be part of this process. And we have been participating since its inception. And if I have to give only two reasons why is really the real transformative capacity of ICT, information and communication technology in empowering people, citizens, and the other reason will be really the use of ICT actually in development process as an enabler of a number of critical dimensions of development, such as e-governance, such as local development, and such as citizen participation and inclusiveness.
UNDP is an agency which is known for its very deep participation in the field. How do these ICT means and tools help UNDP programs all over the world?
Well, actually, that's exactly the reason why we are participating and we are in the WSIS process since day one. It is true that UNDP is a field agency and a field organization, but you know there are different levels actually of intervention when it comes to development process. You have, of course, the policy and the strategy level, which most of the time is dealt with at the national level. But obviously, if we are serious about sustainable development, about transforming people's lives, about really making sure that we are addressing, poverty alleviation, people empowerment, social, economic, and development issues, this needs to be, of course, translated at the local level. So UNDP is not only at the local level and at the national level, but is also between the two working and dealing with a number of local actors and stakeholders, such as local elected people in municipalities, in cities and in regions, and mainly because the development landscape is changing. And UNDP is one of, at least we like to think, that we are one of the most responsive organizations to the development challenges and to the need to change and address the development issues as they emerge and as they come.
And the agency you represent has also been one of the leader agencies in terms of achieving the Millennium Development Goals. And 2015 is very much on the minds of people participating in this WSIS forum. What is UNDP perspective after the 2015 landmark in terms of MDGs and their combination with ICTs and the information society?
Well, I would like to give the credit to all UN agencies actually for their contribution in the achievement of MDG. UNDP was coordinating, UN system at the national level, but really all the UN agencies did absolutely a remarkable job in addressing and achieving MDG. And this is really the spirit of the Millennium Development Goals, and this is really what we need to do in terms of post 2015. Definitely a more inclusive process, definitely a more open process, definitely a more coordinated work at the local level, at the national level, and at the global level, and definitely more innovative ways of addressing development issues. New actors are emerging, and we really need to make sure that we take their view into account. We really need also to make sure that the Global South actually is playing a more active role in terms of crafting actually the upcoming Sustainable Development Goals. And if we have only one goal, it would be to make sure that the three strands, the social, the economic, and the environment, are really equally addressed with a very specific focus on women empowerment and youth empowerment. And all what is going on, and what happened lately is even more, pushing us to address that in a very, very holistic and coordinated way.
Mrs. Najat Rochdi, Deputy Director of the UNDP Geneva, thank you very much.
Thank you.